Hello everyone and welcome back to new video on my channel. I am your shield. Today we are back with another guide of Whiteout Survival. In today's video we will talk on an important topic for any beginners or anyone who just need the guide of this topic. Our today's topic is Alliance Mobilization. I already made a video on the Alliance Mobilization, but that is almost 2 years ago. That's why I am making some new guide on the Alliance Mobilization. Because in last 2 years lot of things have been changed. That's why I am doing something update in this video. I will try to discuss for both free to play and pay to win players. The topic is very big, but I will try to make it as much understandable as possible for you. So let's jump in our video. If you go to the events, there you can find the Alliance Mobilization. The event is actually for 6 days. If you go to calendar and if you click on the Alliance Mobilization, you can see the date. It is for exactly 6 days. In these 6 days, you have to hit some good rewards. First I will tell something about basic of the event, then I will tell you what you should do as free to play, what you should not do as free to play. So let's check here guys. The basic thing here, if you click on this thing, if you go to the event page, you will see there are a lot of tasks, and below every task you will see some points. Some task is giving you very small number of points, some tasks are giving you very high number of points, and you can check your points here and you can also check your rank here. And if you click on this box logo here, you can check what items you are getting as reward in this event. You can check there is a milestone. You have to get the 2500 point personally to get the maximum rewards. And you cannot do this thing alone. You and your alliance together will do this to hit the maximum rewards. And when you hit the maximum reward, you can get the chest from here that can give you some extra gift every day. So you need the contribution from both your side and your alliance side to fulfill the milestone. It is called Alliance Monument. As you can see, alliance point and personal points both are being counted here. And if you click on the trophy logo, you can see the actual ranking of you. And if you rank in both personal and alliance ranking, you can get reward from both sides. I say try to do some good thing in the alliance ranking. Tell your all alliance member to participate properly in this event so your alliance can get some good rank. You can click on this thing, the trophy, and you can check what are the ranks here. And if you hit the top 5 rank, you can go for the next league. You can just click on this icon here and you can check what are the trophies you are getting. They are rookie, junior. It is increasing like this. Currently I am here. If you hit top 5 in the alliance ranking, you can go for the next trophy. Okay, it is a difficult thing, but do it. You can do it. By the way, if you are beginner, you have to reach top 5 rank in the league. And later when you are in other league, you can check it is top 3. So for the beginners it is the top 5 and later it is top 3. Okay, keep this thing in your mind. And if you want to check what rewards you are getting, just click on this view. You can check this is the reward you are getting as personal point among your alliance members, and you are getting this alliance reward between your league. Okay, so in our condition you can see we are getting this reward from our alliance ranking. And my personal rank is not anything here. I will try to give you some example. Now the big part coming of my video. What task we should accept as free to play or pay to win. I will try to discuss both of them. And here you can see when the event is starting, you are getting 9 attempts for free. And every day you can get 1 attempt extra. Okay, I click on this thing. And if you want, you can purchase extra attempt if you want using some gem. And the gem amount will continuously increase. Look, first time it is 50. Then again it will be 50, then again it will be 50, then 200, then 200, then 200, then 1000, then 1000, 1000, and it max. Today's purchase, you can see every day you can purchase 10 times. You can get extra 10 attempts from here. And you can clearly check this thing. Purchased attempts shall stack until the end of the event. So if you are getting 10 attempts in the first day and if you do not use them, you can use them still in the next other days. Okay, now let's check the task. First I am talking about free to play. For free to play there are only few tasks. First one, that is the troops training. You can check this one. It is called troops training, where you have to increase your power by training or promotion. You can check this one, raise 30,000 power by training or promotion. 30,000 is very low. You can maximum get 120k, that much power. Okay, that mission can come. To get that mission you have to refresh this thing. Do not accept this thing. Here is the accept option. Do not click on this thing. Click on the refresh button and you can get some good thing here. And you can also get some other type missions here. Look at this thing. First two missions, that is called exclusive mission. Only you can do this thing. Your alliance member cannot do this thing. And every day you can get some extra percentage of bonus from here. Look, this one is getting 200. This one is getting 120% bonus. Okay, 200% bonus will come only one time, where 120% bonus can come 3 times or 4 times. But the other missions, they are normal mission. Everyone in your alliance, they can accept that. And your R4 or R5, they can refresh these missions. You cannot refresh them. Like if I click on this thing, there is only accept option, because I am not R4 or R5, so I cannot refresh this thing. But anyone R4 or R5, they can refresh, so everyone in the alliance, they can get some good missions. Here you can see I am getting this one, which is very bad. I told you, because the 30,000 is very bad. I can maximum get 120k. I will try for that, so I will click on the refresh button, click on this refresh. It will come again in 2 minutes. Now if you do not want to wait for 2 minutes, you can just hit this button and you can use your 500 gems. Okay, now again I am getting some mission which is not very good. Now this mission, it is a good for free to play players. The mission is called the gathering. You have to send your troops for the gathering to get food, wood, coal, iron, to get particular amount of points. You can click on this logo and you can check what type of points you will get for particular amount of resource. Okay, you can see you are getting 1 point for meat or wood, but you are getting 1:5 in the coal and 1:20 for the iron. This gathering mission is very good if you are a free to play player, but this particular one where I am getting in 200%, this one is not very good. When you are getting any mission in 200% slot, you should try to get the troops training, because that can give you a huge amount of point. If you are getting this 120k power increasing in the 200% slot, you can get 860 point. That is some really good boost. So don't accept this thing here, it is bad. I will click on the refresh again. And this one, it is not very good for free to play players. It is called the construction speed up. It is somehow good for free to play. I mean, it is semi pay to win task. Don't always do this thing if you are free to play. For free to play, you have mainly 3 tasks. That is training. Here you can see the training task. I am showing you the training. Here you can go and here you can do the training. That is best task for free to play. Second best task, that is the gathering. You can send your troops for the gathering. And next one, that is also very good, that is called the polar terror rally. You can get the polar terror rally mission in the alliance mobilization. Okay, and there is one task that can give you 10 polar terror. Attack 10 polar terror to get some points. Always accept that task if you are free to play players. Currently you can see we are refreshing it to get some good task. This one is for polar terrors, but it is only 5. You can check. The 5 one is not very good. Try to hit the 10. Now here is a funny thing. If you accept this mission, you do not need to call the rally yourself. If you join other players' rally, you can still complete this mission. Suppose I accept this mission and I join 5 rallies of other people. Still I will get this 80 point. So I am saving my stamina. I am not calling the rally myself. Still I will get the point. That is the funny thing here. So these are main 3 tasks for free to play players. First one, that is the training. Second one, that is the gathering. Third one, that is the polar terror rally. Also, if I include the fourth one, that is called attacking the beast, but that is somehow difficult for free to play, because the best task in the attacking beast, that is you have to attack 30 beast. Now attacking 30 beast, that is so much difficult. You can do one thing, you can combine the beast task with intel light mission. Suppose you are getting the beast task here. I am not getting the beast task here, but if I can see the beast task and if I can accept this, I will combine this thing with the intel lighthouse, because in the intel lighthouse you are also getting the beast task. So first you will accept the beast task in the alliance mobilization, then you will play your intel lighthouse and you can combine both of them and you can get points in both of them. So here I am getting another task that is somehow good for free to play, that is called the troops training. Now here is a very funny thing you can do. Listen carefully what I am trying to show. First I will refresh this thing. Okay, this is another task, the chief gear upgrade, but it is not very good for free to play. It is mainly pay to win task, chief gear task, and you can click on this I button, I mean exclamation button, and you can check for upgrading till what level you are getting how much point. Again, you can do one funny thing here if you are free to play. Try to get some other events at same time. Look, here I am getting the armament competition. If I go here and if I check, I am getting some points for upgrading my chief gear. Look at this thing here. Okay, so what I will do, I will accept this mission first. It is difficult for free to play, still I am telling. I will accept this mission first, then I will do the mission. So for doing this mission, I will also get point in the armament competition. It is funny thing, you can combine both of the events together and you can get points in both of the place. And this one I just told you, it is not very good for free to play. It is semi pay to win, construction speed boost. Again, you can do one funny thing here. Look at the armament competition. Look at this thing. Use 1 minute of speed up for construction. So what you can do, you can go to alliance mobilization, you can accept this mission, and you can use this 1800 minutes of speed up for the construction. So what will happen, you will complete this mission and you will also get point in the armament competition, because you can clearly see in the armament competition, use speed up for construction. That is some funny thing. You are doing one task but you are completing two events at same time. But again, I will tell this speed up task is difficult for free to play. Even this chief gear task is difficult for free to play. If you are free to play, mainly save your chief gear and charm for the SBS or King of Ice Field, alliance mobilization or armament competition. They are not always some good option. Always wait for the big events. I told you the best 3 tasks for free to play, that is training, then gathering, then polar terror, and fourth one I can include, that is the beast slay, attack the beast. Now let's look about some other mission. If you are semi pay to win or if you are pay to win, I will click on the refresh because I don't like this one. I will also click on the refresh. I don't like this one. I have to wait for 2 minutes, but for this video I will skip this thing. I will skip this thing. Again, I am getting really some bad task if I am free to play. But if you are pay to win, you can actually accept this, because this amount of point is not very high amount for pay to win players. You can do this thing and you can still save for the SBS or King of Ice Field, because pay to win players have lot of option. Free to play players don't have much option, so these tasks are actually bad for free to play. Now there is one more task here that is called speed up, research speed up. This is somehow good for free to play players. So what you can do, again you can combine this with other events. Look again in the armament competition. Here you can see use 1 minute of speed up for research. You can see this thing. We can again combine this. We'll go to alliance mobilization. We'll go here. We will click on the accept. Then we will complete this. By doing this thing, we will get point in the armament competition. I am giving you a small example for this video. I will go here. I will click on this thing. I will click on the accept. Now what I will do, I will try to complete something. Okay, this one looks better. War Academy is also a type of research. Not this one is also research. This one is also a research. I will click on the quick use. Let's complete this thing. That is too much. I just used too much speed up. Don't do this thing. When you are using your speed up, try to understand how much speed up you actually need to use. Do not waste your speed up like this, what I just did. I click on the complete. Look, I get points here and I also got the ranking here. You can check my points, you can check my ranking. Now go to armament competition. You see, I also got point for the armament competition, because what I just did, I just used the speed up for the research. That's how you can combine the missions together. But again, I am telling, when you are using your speed up, be careful. Don't click on this quick use or whatever. Before using this, try to slide this bar left or right, then calculate yourself how much you actually need to do for getting the points. Do not use all of them in just one task. Okay, you can slide the bar left or right and then calculate yourself. So wasting your gems for refreshing this mission is not any good thing. I am just giving you example. Okay, I will click on the refresh again. I will click this. I will click this. I don't know why, but I am always getting some bad task here. So again, I will refresh this. Again, I will waste my gem till I get some good one. But if you are free to play, just wait 2 minutes. 2 minutes is not any big thing. You can wait for 2 minutes. So again, I am getting some task. Now here I want to say all the speed up task, they are semi pay to win. Because if you are free to play, you can do this thing. And if you are pay to win, you should definitely go for speed up task if you want. Again, I am getting the training speed up. It is somehow similar with the research speed up. Again, I will try to show you one example. Now again, you can combine this thing with some other events. Look here. Go to armament competition and here you can check. Use 1 minute of speed up for training or promotion. So what you can do, you can go to alliance mobilization. You can click on the accept on this mission. and you can use 900 minutes of speed up for the training. So you will complete this mission and you will also get point for the armament competition. Simple basic thing, and again you can do this thing with the construction if you want. The speed up task is semi pay to win, not fully free to play, not fully pay to win. So I don't like this one. I will skip this thing, and this one is very difficult if you are free to play. Look, 7200, that much minute of speed up, so much difficult. You are getting 800 point, that is good, but this one is difficult, bro. If you are free to play, don't do this thing. I will again click on the refresh. Because I don't like this one. I am waiting for some good task. Okay. Now this one is completely pay to win. If you are pay to win player, you can accept this thing if you want. It will come in the 120%, or it can also come in 200%. So purchasing packs are good if you are pay to win player. And you can also check, here is another task. If you purchase the pack, okay, before accept the task, then purchase the pack. Okay, so these are somehow pay to win tasks. This one is also pay to win, this one is also pay to win. You can accept them if you want. Again, I am getting the gathering task. Now here I just want to tell you, this particular task is not very good. Gathering 30 million of resource, that is very good for free to play. I just told you, gathering is best for free to play, but it is coming particularly in 200% mission. I do not want it in 200%. I want the training task in the 200%. That's why I am not accepting this one. This 30 million is really good, but the percentage, the bonus percentage, that is the bad. So I will click on the refresh again. And I will also refresh this one. I don't like this and wasting too much gems for the video, but you should not do this thing. Okay, now I am getting fire crystal task. If you are getting fire crystal task, it depends on you. Look at this thing. Try to combine this with other events. Look here, I am getting armament competition, and here I am getting the use of fire crystal. So if you actually get some task like this where you can combine with some other events, then you should accept this. Look, I will try to give you one example if I can. Okay, I have to use 90 fire crystal. That is bad for me because I have to use 100 fire crystal to complete the task, but I can maximum use 90 of them. So I cannot accept this one. I will refresh this, and again you can check if I accept this mission first. Suppose I accept this mission, then I use the fire crystal. I will get point for accepting this mission. I will also get point in the armament competition because you can clearly see use fire crystal to upgrade the building, and I will get point for that. So that is the simple thing. If you are free to play or if you are pay to win, you can combine two events together at the same time to get maximum benefits. I don't like this. I cannot complete this. I will refresh this one. Let's refresh. And I do not like the chief gear right now. I will refresh this. By the way, let's check about some other task which is mainly for pay to win players. This speed up task, they are semi pay to win. This recharge task, the top up, they are fully pay to win. But there are some things that is semi pay to win, that is called the hero gear essence stone. You can use hero gear essence stone if you are free to play players. But listen carefully, you should not waste your hero gear essence stone for these small events. Essence stone should be saved for some big events like SBS or King of Ice build. This alliance mobilization is somehow a small event. If you really want to use the essence stone, you can use the 10 or 20 task. Here I am getting 10, you can also get 20 of them. Okay, but try to combine it with some other events. I see here I cannot combine it. Look here, I am not getting any essence stone task here, so I cannot combine this thing. But sometimes I can get the officer project at same time. Currently I am getting armament competition. If you get the officer project, if you are getting the essence stone task, then you can accept this and you can get point in alliance mobilization and officer project. Now look at one thing, a very funny thing for free to play players. You can combine two tasks together, that is training normal task, normal training, and training speed up. Look what I do. First I will accept this thing, but by the way, I should try to accept any bigger task where I am getting 3600 minutes of training. That is some good thing. This 900 minutes is very small, but for this video I am giving you example. Okay, I am lucky I got this one. I was talking about this thing. This is the best task in the game if you are free to play. You have to train 120k power up troops, and you will get 860 points if it is in 200%. Look, it is in 200%. That's why I am getting so much boost here. Now look at this funny thing. I will click on this task and I will accept this. Okay, and I am saving this task right now. Now look what I will do. I will combine two tasks together. Then I will go here and I will try to use this one. Okay, I am wasting too much. Don't waste too much like this. Then again I will use this one. Look, I am carefully using the speed up. I am not wasting my speed up at once. I am using very carefully. And again I will use this one. Now look, only some seconds remaining, right? And this one almost about to complete. Then what I will do, I will again use somewhere in other place. I will use here. Now look at this thing. This task already complete. You can check. I use 900 minutes of speed up. Complete. I got the point. Now look at funny thing. This is also ready. This one also ready. I can click on this thing. I can get the power. Now I will click on this one. This exclusive mission. I will click on the accept. Now I will click on this logo which is floating here. This infantry one. I will click on this thing. Look, I get the point. So again I get the point from here. Did you realize what just happened here? I complete two tasks together at same time. The normal training and the training speed up. First I accept the training speed up task. Then I carefully use my speed up. Not use all of them, so I will automatically claim the troops. I did not do that thing. I carefully use my speed up. I carefully use my 900 minute of speed up. When I complete my 900 minute, the task was complete. I claim the reward. Then I was waiting for this infantry. I was waiting for this infantry to come here, and then I accept this exclusive mission, and then I click on the infantry here, and I got the point. You can do the same thing. You can combine this task like this, and it will help you to save your time and get more points. There is one more funny thing I want to show you. I am trying to give you that particular example. It is for the training what I just showed you, and I want to show you something for the gathering. Okay, I am wasting too much gems. Don't do this thing if you are free to play. Now here is one good thing, that is exclusive mission here. Use up 10,000 gem. You can accept this thing if you are free to play. And where you can use your 10,000 gem? For the VIP, for activating the VIP. Look, I will accept this one and try to accept this thing in 120%. We are saving our 200% mainly for the training task. So we can do this thing on 120%, this gem task. Now you have multiple options to use your gem. It is the task is use your 10,000 gem. If you really want to use your gem, you can use in lot of place. But I will give you the best example. Sadly, we cannot get the lucky wheel right now. If we get the lucky wheel, our task will be very easy. We can spin the lucky wheel and we can get the point. But here we are not getting lucky wheel. So what I will do, I will go to VIP shop. I will click on this thing and I will use my 10,000 gem. Look at this thing. I will use my 10,000 gem to buy 30 days VIP. This one is the best. In my many other video, I told you, okay, look, I got 30 days extra. I told in many other videos, don't waste your gem to purchase the VIP. You can use your gem to activate the VIP, and the best one is if you activate for 30 days using 10,000 gem. That is the best. But don't use your gem here to increase your VIP level. That is bad. Activating your VIP using gem, that is good. And if you really want to use your gem in other place, you can go to VIP shop, and here you can purchase lot of things in discounted price. I say go for these 6 items if you are free to play. These are best items. So whenever you are getting the gem task, go for the VIP. You look, I just complete this one. I can claim this thing. And again it will come next day, because today I have used all of the 120%. Still one is remaining here. I can do this thing. I will click on the refresh. And again I will waste my gem. I am doing this thing for my video, but you should not do this thing if you are playing the game. Look, this one is the very difficult. The defeat beast, that is good for free to play, but this one is 30. Bro, if you want to defeat 30 beast, it is very difficult. You have to use 10 stamina each time. So for 30 beast you are using 300 stamina. Now I can give you one tip. If you have Gina with max level skill, look at your Gina. If your Gina have this one, look at this thing, stamina cost down 20%. Then for each beast you do not need 10 stamina, you need 8 stamina. In that case what you are doing, first we need 300 stamina, right, for defeating 30 beast. In second case we need 240 stamina, because in each case we are using 8 stamina. So for 30 case, for 30 beast we are using 240 stamina. This will take long time, because each time you are using Gina, so it will take long time to complete this 30 beast just by using Gina. But you are saving some stamina. In place of 300 you are using only 240 stamina, that is good for you. But this particular mission is difficult for free to play players. I will click on the refresh. I don't like this one. Again, I will waste my gem. I am doing this thing for my video. Okay, again I got the training task, but this one is somehow average. 30,000 is very much average. Try to get the 120k, that is best. This 30,000 is very average, but if you really want to accept this thing, you can accept. It is your choice. My suggestion will be always accept any training mission where the power is 120k. And I am trying to give you one example with the gathering. For that I am wasting my all the gems like this. So again I got some bad thing. Let's again waste my gem. Okay, this one is also good. Look, again I got 120k. You can see this thing. Again I got 120k and it is coming in 120%. It is not coming in 200%, because I told you 200% mission will come only one time in a day. Okay, so I will not get the 200% again, but I can get the 120%, so I can accept this mission. Again you can do the same thing what I just told you. You can combine this training task and you can combine the training speed up task together. First you will get the training speed up, you will accept that. Then you will use your training speed up here. Carefully use them, do not use all of them. Slide this bar left and right to carefully use them. Then when you complete that training speed up task, then the logo will come here on the top of the camp. The logo will come. Then you accept this particular mission and then you click on the logo on the top of the camp. Then you can combine two tasks together and you can get point in both of them. That is simple thing. If you are free to play, or if you are pay to win, you can also do the same thing. So for this video I am accepting this one, and what I just told you, you can use the speed up. For this video I am just directly using the speed up and it is complete. Look, it is complete. And again I can refresh this if I want. By the way, I wasted my two my gems for this video. Again I am getting the gear task, that is very bad, but I want to refresh this thing and I have to wait 5 minutes for this one. Again I will use the refresh. Now this task is good. I was talking about this thing, you remember I was talking about polar terror, but 10 times. This one is really good. You can accept this one and you can just sit. You do not need to call the rally yourself. You will join other 10 people's rally and this task will be completed. Okay, look, here I was getting the training speed up. I could accept this one, then I could use the speed up, then I can combine two tasks together. That example I just showed you earlier. I don't want to use it right now, but if you are free to play, you should definitely accept this thing. I will click on the refresh. Again I will waste my gem for this video. Again I am getting fire crystal. This one is really good. You are getting 540 points, but it depends on you. If you really want to use fire crystal, use it, and you can combine this thing with the armament competition I just showed you. I don't like this one. I will again click on the refresh. Okay, again I am getting the chief gear. I don't like this thing. Again I am getting fire crystal. This one is 80. This one is bad, but for this video I will give you one example. Look, I have this much point in the armament competition. Now I will click on this thing. I will click on the accept. Okay, I have to use 80 fire crystal. I can simply upgrade this building, but before upgrading this building, what I will do, I will go to the castle and I will click on the appointment if I can. Okay, this one will take like okay, I can do this thing. I can click on this and I will get some bonus. Look, I am getting 10% bonus for the construction. You can check here. I'm getting 10% bonus for the construction and you can check time is already reduced here. Now what I will do, I will go here in the pet buff and I can use the pet buff. Again I will get some extra bonus for 5 minutes. You can check time is reduced more. Now again I will go here in the chief house and I will click on this thing, the double time, and I will use this. You can check I will get the bonus again. All the bonus are stacked on each other. Now again I will click on the upgrade. You can check time is reduced more. Finally I will click on the upgrade and the fire crystal is used. You see, I am combining so much stack together. Here I got the bonus from the vice president 10%. Then I got the builder skill 15% and I got 20% bonus from the chief house. I combine all of them together and you see this one is complete, the fire crystal task. Okay, this 2 will come again tomorrow. For today it is done. Exclusive mission will come again tomorrow. And I will click on the armament competition. You see all the tasks are complete because I just used the fire crystal. Here you can check the fire crystal task here. I just used them. It is complete. Now I will wait for some time so I can give you the final example of the gathering. And you can check one thing. I just got so much point. You can check my point and my ranking, what is there, you can check. In the starting of the video it was nothing, but you can check the points right now. And if I click on this gift box, you can check how much unlocked. In the starting of the video you can check it was very much low, but you see the milestone is almost complete, only some things are remaining. Before the cooldown reset, I just want to tell you again, if you are free to play, mainly target the training. Training is best. Try to get this 120k power boost for the training and try to get it in 200% bonus. You will get 860 points from that particular task. That is best for you. Second best task, you can go for the gathering and try to get 30 million gathering task. That is the best one. And there is one more task, there is the polar terror, and try to get the polar terror where you are getting 10 of them, 10 time polar terror, and you can join other people rally. You can simply go to alliance, you can click on the war, you can click on the auto join, and you can click on this enable button. You can automatically join other people's rally, and if you join 10 times you will complete the polar terror mission. Now see, I am not getting the gathering task, I am unlucky. I will again wait for some time. Okay, here I am getting extra task, that is the chief charm. If you are free to play, avoid this thing. It is mainly for pay to win players. You can use your charm, but try to combine this thing with officer project or armament competition. Normally wasting your charm in this small event is not good thing. In my old video I was talking that you can use your charm here, but currently I am telling you should save your charm for SBS or King of Icefield. Don't waste your charm in this small event, okay? But if you have lot of charm, you can use it here. You can click on this button and you can check. When you will reach level 3 you will get this much point. When you will get level 6 you will get this much point. You can simply calculate from here. Again I am getting this task, use 15,000 gem. I already gave you the example with 10,000 gem. If you accept this thing you can use your gem in the VIP shop, or you can use your gem here in the arena, okay? You can also use your gem here in the Hall of Heroes. Depends on you. In the Hall of Heroes you can check you are using almost 14,000 gem. So if you accept the particular mission where you are getting 15,000 tasks, look, if you accept this one with 15,000 gem, then you complete this thing, this one, you can check this thing. If you accept this one, your work is pretty much done. But I don't have enough gem right now, but again I will give you the example. I can do anything for you guys, so I will accept this mission. I will click on the accept. You check, I have to use 15,000 gem. Now I will go here, particularly here, Hall of Heroes. Then I will click on this thing. I will click on this. I will use almost 15,000 gem. I click on this thing. Look, the task is almost complete. I have to use only a small amount of gem. What I can do, I can go to VIP shop. Then here I can get something useful. I can click on this thing. This one will be good. Look, the task will be complete. You see, the task is complete. So when you are getting the task of 10,000 gem, look, if you are free to play, if you are pay to win, both of them can use it. If you are getting the task with 10,000 gem, what you can do, you can go to VIP and you can activate it for 30 days. That is the best one. And if you are getting the task with 15,000 gem, you can go to Hall of Heroes and you can get this extra token, okay? That is best for everyone. I was trying to give you the example with the gathering task, but it is not appearing on the screen right now. So I will wait for some time, then I can give you the example with the gathering task. I talk about free to play players, training, gathering, polar terror, or fourth one I can include the beast. If you are semi pay to win, I mean there is nothing semi pay to win. If you are low spender, then you can go for the speed up if you want. You can go for low amount of essence stone if you want, okay? And if you are high level pay to win, you can purchase the packs. These are the pack tasks. You can accept them, you can purchase the packs, or you can also go for the chief gear and chief charm. Chief gear and chief charm, that is okay for free to play, but I don't recommend for free to play to use their chief and charm for this alliance mobilization. Guys, keep this thing in your mind. In this event you are getting almost every type of task except the exclusive gear, except the widget or exclusive gear task, I mean the widget one. Except that you can get almost all type of tasks in this event. I waited, now let's see, the task is being refreshed. You see the task is coming. Let's see if it is gathering task. Oh no, it is not gathering task anyway. Okay, here I just want to tell you, if you are in any good alliance, you can get lot of benefit from this pack task. Because if you are in big alliance, your big players will accept the pack task and you can get the benefit in the alliance gift. You can check here, okay? I waited long time but I could not check the gathering task. So I am just telling you without any example. I am so much sorry guys, I could not show you the example in this video. I'm just telling you what you should do. When the gathering task is appearing here, don't click on that thing. I mean, don't accept that thing. First check if you really able to do that thing. First check how much resource you have gathered. You can go here, you can click on this these things here. You can click on these things, you can click on the details, and you can check how much resource you have gathered. When you see you are able to claim that thing at once, then you can accept the task. Suppose I am giving you one example. Suppose the 30 million gathering task is here. I am not accepting it right now. First I will go here and I will check how much I have gathered. I will click each of them. I will click each of them and then I will calculate how much points I can actually gather. If I have only 1 or 2 minutes remaining, or if I have like less than 1 hour remaining, then what I can do, then it is sure I can get 30 million points. At that moment I can accept the task. I can accept the task and I can click on this return button. They will return, they will come back. I click on this thing, you can check recall the troops. If I am able to get the point at once, then I will click on the confirm. Why I am telling you this thing, listen carefully. Suppose you don't have enough resource here. If you don't have enough resource gathering, and if you accept the 30 million task, the problem is you have to wait a long time. You have to wait like minimum 5 or 6 hours to complete the gathering. That is so much bad thing. In that 5 or 6 hours you could get some other better task. I'm just giving you one example what will happen if you accept anything by mistake. Look at this thing. I click on this one, I click on the accept, then I realized I cannot complete the task. So what I will do, I will click on the give up. Here you see the give up. You can check really give up on the mission. So I will click on the give up. Now the problem is I just waste my attempt. Nothing much will happen. I just waste my attempt. Or one more bad thing can happen. If any other person he was able to get the mission, he was able to complete the mission, I just wasted his chance. So before accepting any task, check carefully if you can really do that thing, or you have to give up at the end. That's why I am telling, when you are accepting the 30 million gathering task, check if you can really do that thing at once. When you are accepting that task, then you should recall your troops. Then you will immediately get the 30 million points. And if you really get in some situation, then just check here if you have this skill, the burden bearer. You can accept the 30 million gathering task, then you click on the use and you can send them for the gathering. They will come back with 14 million resources, you know that thing, because the level 8 will give you 14 million resource. Go here and you can check. So you will have 14 million resource right now by the burden bearer. But that will not help you much. You still need the 16 million remaining, because total you need the 13 million. So I am telling again and again, before accepting the 30 million gathering task, please make sure you can do that thing at once. I could not give you the particular example of the gathering. I am really sorry for that, guys. But I tried to show you almost every example. Okay, I did not give you the example with the Essence Stone, because I told you should save your Essence Stone for some big events, or try to combine the Essence Stone task with the officer project or armament competition. So main 3 free-to-play tasks, they are training, gathering and polar terror. 4th one you can count, that is the beast attack. And remaining all of the tasks, they are semi pay to win or full pay to win. When you are doing the troops training, you can combine the normal troops training and the troop speed up. You can combine them together, which example I just showed you. Or when you are doing any task like Essence Stone or speed up or anything, or fire crystal, you can combine them with officer project or armament competition. Try to avoid the chief gear and chief charm task if you are free to play players. And before accepting the 30 million gathering task, make sure you can recall your troops and you can fulfill the 30 million. In this video I tried to give you all example on the alliance mobilization. I tried to give you some example. If you still have some question, if you still have some doubt, you can ask me in the comment, or you can directly ask me in the Discord. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and bye bye.